Happy Hump Day Tribe. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Listen, make sure you are shopping your Black Girl Vitamins right here at Black Girl Vitamins using discount code ReallyBTV. Thank you to everybody who has already tried Black Girl Vitamins and has supported me. Please make sure that you let me know. Tag me in your Instagram post, send me your videos, and let me know how you like them. Again, I use Black Girl Vitamins as well, and they have definitely been a great addition to my daily supplement. So, come on in, come on in, come on in. It is hump day. I'm tired. You got yours yesterday. You started in the day. Star, let me know how you like them, boo. Not Lovely Nola says she used me to get out of a meeting. Talking about something. She was on her way to a meeting. Girl, don't be getting... What up, Marnie? Let me say hi to the people. Let me do my roll call, and then we're going to get into some things. Hey, Kenya. Hey, Don. Oh, Don, I still owe you a phone call. Hey, Ravine. What up, Star? Kimmy Boo. Hey, Abby. What's up, Ray? Oh, I just said Ravine. Hey, Lovely Nola, SJ, Marnie, Naisha Hodges. I feel like I missed somebody. If I did, charge it to my head and not my heart. Did I get Kimmy Boo? I saw a Kimmy Boo coming in here. Did I miss you? Hey, Boo. All right. Y'all, come on in. I don't have a whole lot today. We're just doing a real quick check-in. I forgot to ask El Teddy if he was going to do a teacher project today. By the time I remembered, it was late. So we'll have to pick up with that next week. I was hanging out over El Teddy's house last night. We were watching the DNC. We'll get to I guess we can start with the DNC. Yeah. I have been thoroughly impressed with the DNC. I really have. I have been thoroughly impressed with the DNC. Last night was a good time. The roll call. Listen, the roll call is usually boring as hell, and it takes forever because you have to go through all 50 states and plus the territories and all that good stuff. And everybody wants to have their little piece. Everybody wants their moment. Everybody wants to say something different, right? So to have, DJ Cassidy passing the mic from state to state, and then Lil Jon popping out for Georgia, like, it was a good time, okay? It was a good time. And even if you are not a Lil Jon fan, even if some of that music, you were like, I don't know nothing about this music. I feel like DJ Cassidy did a good job of mixing the music up enough that everybody got a little bit. Everybody got a little bit, right? And why did listen, y'all be lying to me. And I know it's because y'all love me, but I really need y'all to be honest about stuff. I asked y'all if I'm looking robotic and delayed. And y'all be like, nah, you look fine on this end. You look fine on this end. And then I go back and look at my videos, and I look like, oh, shoot. What was that dude from the 1980s that was like a computer? Oh, shoot. My 80s people know what I'm talking about. Max Hedren. I be in here looking like Max Hedren, and y'all don't be saying nothing. I really need to figure out what's going on with my damn internet computer situation. But I think let me turn this off. I think this is slowing me down. Yeah, see, I'm better now. So, StreamYard has a new feature now, which basically is like a filter. It's like you could touch yourself up. Every time I turn that on, it does that. It does that delayed slowing down thing. So I just had to turn that off. I had to remember to turn that off. Anyway, moving right along. But I was looking at a clip of a video. I said, now, why they'll be telling me I look like this? Now, somebody did reach out to me and told me that. But I said, the tribe ain't tell me. But anyway. But I really enjoyed the speeches. Usually stuff like this, after about 3 or 4 speeches, you'll be like, oh my gosh, we got to sit through another one. But even the people that I wasn't all that gung-ho about hearing was really good. Right, he played Leonard Skinner, Sweet Home Alabama. Listen, can you talk about Alabama without playing Sweet Home Alabama, though? But yeah, I think DJ Cassidy did a really, really, really good job. Really, really good job. And I told y'all, did I not tell y'all this? Did we not have this conversation a couple of weeks ago? Did I not say that the DNC was going to be a whole moment? Did we not talk about this? Did we not talk about how the DNC was going to be a movement? Once we found out that Kamala Harris was going to get the nomination, or it looked like she was going to get the nomination, and we started seeing all of the Democratic superstars coming out of the woodwork, what did we tell y'all? We had a whole conversation about this. I told y'all expect to see celebrities. We have seen the celebrities. We had Kerry Washington and Fitz come out the first night, right? Kerry Washington was the host for the first night. Last night, it was Anna Navarro. Now, if y'all don't know who Anna Navarro is, Anna Navarro was a staunch Republican. Hey, boo, what's up, St. James? I mean, a staunch Republican. I mean, she was there, but she's also a never Trumper, and she has left the Republican Party. And like we were saying last night on El Teddy's channel, she's become very Democrat friendly. But don't be fooled. She is still very much holds Republican policies, but true Republic. When I say true Republican, I mean pre-Trump Republican policies, right? But it was interesting. Well, Big Daddy, how you doing? I ain't seen you in these parts in a long time. What's up? It was very interesting to see her be the host. That was very symbolic. That was very significant and intentional, right? AOC tore it up. Jasmine Crockett made me cry. When she got choked up, baby, I got choked up. Her speech was beautiful. The fact that Kamala Harris made an appearance on the stage the first night it shocked me. I didn't see that one coming. Remember, I told y'all, I said, I was shocked, but it would definitely electrified the crowd. Hillary, baby. Hillary brought out that 1990 Bob, okay? And said, let me remind y'all who I am, okay? Hillary brought out that 1990 Bob on y'all, okay? Jill was okay. She wasn't great, but she wasn't horrible. She did what she was supposed to do. She did her job. And I'm gonna just go on and tell y'all, I ain't even really seen a lot of what Joe said. I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth. I had to go to bed and I went back and I watched clips. I ain't watched the whole thing. So I don't even know a lot of what Joe said, but I'm just gonna assume it was pretty good because I haven't heard a lot of criticism. I'm just gonna assume it was pretty good. Last night, bitch. That damn Michelle Obama. Yeah. Baby. First of all, she looked good. The girl, she looks good. First of all. Okay? Michelle came out there in them braids with that ponytail down her back and that suit. See, Jill, hey, Jill, you should have called Michelle's stylist. I don't know who put you in that silver dress. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Baby, Michelle ate. So she looked good walking out the door. And baby, that speech. That speech was everything. And I loved how they made direct hits. I loved how they came directly, her and her husband. I loved how they came directly for Donald Trump. I love how they came directly for Donald Trump. I can believe, I was surprised that Stevie Wonder didn't perform last night because, well, we know Patty sang the in memorandum last night. You are my friend, but the Obamas love Stevie Wonder, especially Michelle Obama. If you read her book, Lord, that Songs in the Key of Life is like her life mantra. Like when that album came out, that is like to this day still her favorite album. So I was actually surprised. She came out to a Stevie Wonder song, but I was actually surprised that Stevie Wonder wasn't there. It wasn't there. Hey, View. Hey, what's up, boo? Yes, I'm excited for you. Listen, you will have a good time. You will have a good time. View, did you get the drink package? Hey, thank you, Cassandra, for the super chat. Yes, Michelle, ... everything. And she was. Listen, she did not disappoint. And I don't know, that speech was just so good. Like, it was so good. Oh, it was so good. And then, of course, she introduced her husband. And baby, that black love on display. Listen, first of all, when she said the love of her life, I said, you better let them people, you better remind them. You better remind them that that's the love of your life. You better let them people know. And they came out, and I know that, you can see how they had their own little conversation. He probably said to her, now what I'm supposed to do with this? How I'm supposed to come out and follow that? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what he said to her. I feel like he was like, girl, what I'm supposed to do? But what I love is Obama did not try to be, Barack Obama did not try to be something different. Like, he didn't try to compete with her. He came out and he did his thing, right? He came out and he gave his speech the way he was going to give his speech. He didn't feel, you could tell he did not feel any pressure to be like, oh, damn, she done tore this house down. Now I got to do something. He didn't. He came out and he did his thing. He did his thing, and I loved it. I love that he didn't try to compete with her. That's definitely how you know that they are comfortable with who they are and in who they are, right? I loved how she brought it around to her mom. I loved how both of them paid her mom tribute. And I loved how she used her mom and Kamala Harris's mom, even though they come from two different places and two different backgrounds, and how they came together. And then Barack really did the same thing with his mother-in-law and his grandmother. Again, two women grew up in similar times with very different experiences from different places, but still dealt with a lot of prejudice and things of that nature. Sexism, that kind of thing. So it was definitely a good time last night. I agree, Xavier. I'm kind of surprised that the Obamas went this early. I kind of wish that they would have gone tonight, but it may have been a scheduling thing. Maybe they couldn't. Maybe they didn't want to. The one thing we know about these types of things, they are very carefully planned out. A lot of elements go into it. And then there's a hierarchy as well that goes into it. Bill Clinton is speaking tonight. Maybe, I don't know. But tonight we have Bill Clinton. Tonight we have Waltz, that's who I want to hear. I mean, Bill Clinton's going to be Bill Clinton. Now, expect Bill Clinton to just be throwing haymakers at Donald Trump. Because we already know Bill Clinton don't give a damn. We just know that Bill Clinton just don't give a damn. So I expect Bill to throw a lot of low blows at Donald Trump. Like, I just feel like he's going to come out swinging. I feel that way. Waltz, I think Waltz is definitely, again, they tearing Chicago up. What you mean? They rioting or something? What's going on in Chicago? Miss B. Carter, are they rioting or something? What's going on? You say they tearing Chicago up. Oh, you mean that in a good way? I hope you mean that in a good way. Because there was a lot of arrests last night. There were protesters and there were arrests last night. Yeah, it's no telling what's going to come out of Bubba's mouth. And Bubba is old enough now. He don't care. Like, he has ran his last race. He don't need to impress nobody. He got his little money. He's sitting in his nice house in Connecticut. He don't give a damn. His daughter is grown. He got grandbabies. He could care less. You know what I'm saying? He could care. Right. He going to start in hell and take it lower. Right. Oh, the protest. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that. I did see what they were protesting last night, and there were a lot of arrests last night. But for the people in Chicago, y'all be careful. Keep your head on the swivel. Be careful. Oh, Dr. Odyssey. That's a new show coming on in the fall. So even if you're not political, I feel like the DNC then gave us something. I would love to see what I didn't check to see what the ratings were last night. The first night, the ratings were 20 million, and I'm sure there was more than 20 million people watching last night, because I'm sure that the Obama people, all the Obama fans, were watching last night. So I'm sure the ratings were more than 20 million people. And for a convention, that those numbers are crazy. Those numbers are crazy. They didn't protest at the RNC. Barack was telling the truth about having to follow Michelle. Michelle and Jasmine has set the tone for the DNC. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Barack, listen. Barack, and again, that's what tells me that. And again, perfect, no. Nobody is perfect. No one is perfect. And I'm sure they fight. I'm sure they disagree. I'm sure they get mad at each other. Again, when she wrote her book, she talked about how she resented him for years. And she just couldn't, until she really started going to therapy. She resented him for stuff that really wasn't his fault. She talked about it in her book. If y'all haven't read her book, Becoming, y'all go read it. But she talked about that. And she talked about taking her power back and how he had to adjust. Once once she prioritized what was important to her, how he had to learn how to adjust and how they worked through some stuff, right? But what I love is, Doug did really good too. He did. Kamala's husband, he did really well. He did really, really good. He did. You're right. And even the way they had that whole thing timed last night when they were doing the roll call, and how they had it perfectly timed with her coming out on stage in Wisconsin at the end of the roll call for her to address the people. Baby, that thing was great. That thing last night was, whoever has coordinated this convention so far, my gosh. I mean, they did that. Yeah. And if you don't want to read the book, get the Audible. I have the actual book, but I also listen to it on Audible. And she narrates it. So it's Michelle Obama telling her story. And it goes all the way through the White House years. So it's really good. It's really, really good. I went to see her on tour too, Ravine, when she came to DC. I went to go see it. Me and some girlfriends, we went. I love her book, and it gave me the strength to regain my voice. Yes, Brown Mama, yes. So with that being said, Kamala has filled venues in 2 different states right at the same damn time. Okay. Now, with that being said, I definitely look forward to tonight. And then, of course, the conclusion tomorrow when she, she speaks. Now, again, y'all, it's going to be hard to follow Michelle. So I want us to stop. I want us to, right now, I need y'all to promise me that y'all are not going to try to compare her to Michelle or to Jasmine or to anybody else that we've been impressed with, this AOC or not. Don't do that, please. Remember what Michelle told y'all last night. These people are not perfect. Please, let's not put them against perfection. Okay? Please, let's not do that. And please, let's not put these people on a pedestal. They are not perfect. They will make mistakes. Okay? But I want us to always remember what the alternative is on the other side. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. I think it's usually the DNC's party. So in Jamie Harrison's camp, DNC chair, that hosts and plans a convention with input from the nominee. Yeah. Well, whoever did it, and I mean, this the people, whoever's in charge. I know who the host, but I mean the people, the actual meat and potatoes, the person who's actually doing this. Like, I know who's hosting, you know what I mean? But there's somebody that they're paying a lot of money to coordinate this shit. Whoever you see walking around with that earpiece, looking like they frantic with the clipboard and 2 people following behind them, probably they probably don't use clipboards anymore. They probably got iPads. That's the person I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the people who hosting it. I'm talking about the person who's really coordinating this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about. I'm not the person that's really coordinating this shit. Quake, you ain't get it. Hold on, let me share this out. I used to share it out when people, I've been forgetting lately. Let me share it again. Let me share it out. Because YouTube playing again. Y'all know. But honestly, y'all, they say that that's what the like button helps with. When you guys share these things out, when you hit the like button, it sends out that YouTube only sends out a certain amount of notifications. And then the more you the more notification. Oh, I forgot to pin it. Oh shoot. Let me go back and pin my discount code. My bad. They say the more likes you get, the more notifications go out, because YouTube only sends notifications to a percentage of your subscribers. And the more like buttons, the more your video goes up and the more notifications go out. Now that's what they say. I don't know if that's true or not, but baby, that's what they tell us. So that is the DNC. Minion Moore is the chair of the convention. Well, I want to know who he or she hired. That's what I want to know. You hit the doorbell. Thank you, Miss AKA. Hey. You had to go to your phone, get your notifications. You know what? I don't even pay attention to my computer because I very seldom watch YouTube on my computer. I usually watch it from my phone. Very seldom do I watch. So I don't even pay attention to my notifications. If I paid attention to my notifications on my computer, child, I probably wouldn't get nothing. All right, let me pin this. All right. So that was the DNC. I only have a few more things, and then we're gonna get into my cruise and the Mystics game. I told you I don't really have a lot today. I use my phone 99% of the time. I'm on my phone. Kamala and Doug are friends with Hollywood producer J.J. Abrams. Also, Doug's ex-wife was part of the creative team of Beyonce's Formation video. Oh, wow. Okay, then. All right, Doug. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. All right, let me pin that, and then we're ready to go. Okay. They are great. They have great entertainment connections. Okay. All right. Well, you know, the rumor is that Beyonce gonna show up. Now, I don't know if she is or she isn't, but baby, if she shows up, I'm sure it will blow the roof off this mother. Okay. I'm sure Beyonce shows up on that last night to actually perform Freedom. It will blow the roof off of Chicago. Okay. Where were you sitting near the front at the game? Because I was watching the game and it looked like they paid. We were in the 100. Well, what I found out, the arena ain't that big, so the 100 section wasn't, but we weren't like in the middle. We weren't all the way down front, but we weren't all the way in the back either. We were like in the middle. It may have panned us. Yeah. I did not say she was coming through. I said that's a rumor, but that don't mean it's true. Hey, what's up, Coffee and Talk? That doesn't mean it's true. Okay. All right. So let me say this. Couple of quick announcements. Janet Jackson has inked her deal with Vegas, but didn't I tell y'all 2 weeks ago that Janet was getting a residency in Vegas? Did I not tell y'all that? I told y'all that. I also heard a rumor that Beyonce is going to do a Vegas residency. I don't know how true that is, but I'm just telling you what the people told me. I'm just telling y'all what the people told me. I don't know if it's true, but I'm just telling y'all what I heard through the grapevine. But Janet Jackson allegedly is getting $17 million for this newest residency. And I ain't mad at you, girl. Do you? Get your money, Janet. Ashanti has posted pictures of the postpartum baby body. She said that she had that baby 4 weeks ago. Did I not tell y'all she had that baby? I told y'all before I went on my cruise and she had that baby. Y'all gonna start listening to me when I be telling y'all stuff. I told y'all before I went on my cruise that Ashanti had that baby. She posted today. It was an ad. It looked like it was an ad But she posted today that she was 4 weeks postpartum. Is that the proper term? And she was showing her, her baby body, So we know it has been confirmed that Ashanti had the baby. Okay. Even though I told y'all that weeks ago. But okay. Babe was in New York promoting 4040 with Jay-Z and has new whiskey coming out to select locations as well. It's called Sir David after. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Brown Mama. I saw that. I might try to taste it because y'all know I'm a whiskey drinker. So I might taste it to see what it tastes like. I heard it was a boy. I heard that she had a boy. That's what I heard it was. Those are really all of my. Thank you, Mr. Willie Brown, for the super chat. Thank you, boo. Thank you very much. So yeah, I don't know if it's true or not, y'all, but listen, that's what the people see it. We're gonna see. Before I get into telling y'all about my cruise and telling y'all about the Mystics game, I do have one last thing. Now, this is a shit we did not ask for. Now, listen, this is a big shit we did not ask for. So I'm gonna need y'all's participation, okay? Now, for those of you that might be new here, Kareem I don't even know that middle name. Hayes arrived July 18, 2024. There you go. It's a boy, Kareem. Told y'all it was a boy, and I told y'all she had that baby weeks ago. I told y'all that. Nobody be listening to me when I talk, but I swear I told y'all that. Anyway, did you hear Trump was trying to use the same Beyonce song Kamala was using, but he got a cease and desist? Man can't be original. Isaac Hayes' estate is suing him because he was using "Hold On, I'm Coming," and they done already told him to stop using it, and he keep using it. So they suing. They suing. Did y'all see where what's that girl named Danny Lay's brother is suing the baby for $4 million from that bowling alley fight? Child, I'm sick of all of them. Anyway, I'm gonna tell the MAGA story when I tell the cruise story. So don't let me forget and give me a few minutes. So for those of you that are new here, it's 157 of y'all in the chat. For those of you that are new here, we like to play something here called Shit We Did Not Ask For, okay? Now, members, you have your emojis, but everybody can play along. In this case, generally speaking, it's usually a TV show, a movie, usually it's food, of stuff that either we asked for or we did not ask for, okay? Now, this is a long one. This is a series it's a step to this. So I need you guys' participation. If you are not a member, you can still play. I'm going to tell you guys something, and it's either yes, it is something you asked for, you put a 1 in the chat. If it's something you did not ask for, you put a 2 in the chat. And if it's a hell no, you put a 3 in the chat. Now, for my members, you guys use your emojis, okay? You guys need use your emojis, okay? All right. Now he need to stick to Ice Ice Baby. Now, the first thing I found this online, so, I always have to preface with this might not be real, but I think it is real, and I found it online. So the first thing is, I see where they are going to be updating the McDonald's menu as of September the 1st. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that's a good idea. Put a 2 in the chat if you think that is not a good idea. And put a 3 in the chat for the hell no. If you think it is time that they add some new items to the McDonald's menu and update the McDonald's menu, give me a 1. If you are like, child, don't nobody care, we don't care nothing about McDonald's, stick to the rivers and lakes you used to, put a 2. And if it's a hell no, go on, put a 3. Put a 3. Put a 3. Okay. Kahoot says she don't care. I see some 3s. Okay, I see a couple of 1s. All right. Okay. So there are a variety of things that allegedly, and again, I saw this online. It may or may not be true. Y'all know how it goes, but we're going to go through it. The first thing that allegedly they are adding to the McDonald's menu, well, hold on. Because I think I want to go backwards. Well, I'll go this way. The first thing that they allegedly say is going to be part of the new McDonald's menu is a Twixt McFlurry. Are y'all here for a Twixt McFlurry? 1 for yes, 2 for no, 3 for hell no. Okay, so Taya said that it's true. She saw it on the news. Okay, thank you, boo. A Twixt McFlurry. Now, I used to love McFlurries until the machine was always broke. I ain't had a McFlurry in years, but I used to love McFlurries when they first came out. I used to like the cookies and cream one, I think it was. But then the damn machine would always be broken. And then I started reading that they didn't clean the machines really good. And I was like, I could pass. But anyway, a Twixt McFlurry. That's the first one. Okay. I'm going to give everybody a second to get all their asses in. The next thing that they said that they're going to be doing is they are coming out with a chicken Big Mac. Now, I'm showing y'all a picture of the box. They did show a picture of the actual Big Mac. It does not look appealing to me. Like a Big Mac looks appealing. I like a Big Mac. I don't really eat them anymore, but I like me a Big Mac. But this chicken Big Mac did not look good to me. Those chicken patties, I don't know. But if you prefer chicken over beef, I can see it being a good alternative. But it's basically they just swapping out the chicken for the beef, child. They still trying to get rid of those cheap chicken patties. Okay, I see a couple of threes. Okay, now I ain't trying to make you go to McDonald's. All right, the next one is allegedly a Galaxy McFlurry. Again, I hope this means that y'all have all calibrated, updated, fixed, replaced all of y'all ice cream machines, because what y'all can't be doing is adding all these ice cream options to a brand new menu and then the machines don't never work. That's what you can't do. So I hope that y'all have updated, added, adjusted, did whatever y'all needed to do to these ice cream machines, because you can't be getting people's hopes all up and getting their mouths all ready for some damn McFlurries, and then it ain't there. Every time you go to get you a McFlurry, the machine broke. What up, K-Fit? I need to talk to you. K-Fit. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, but let me rephrase that. I want to talk to you. Not I need to talk to you, girl. But I want to talk to you. What's up, K-Fit? Why couldn't they do this for the summer? That's a good question. They could have done this on June the 1st. Yeah, that's true. Okay, for my coffee fans, y'all ready for the next one? For my coffee fans, we got a Twixt latte. Okay, we got a Twixt latte. Y'all interested in that, my coffee people? Okay, give me your let me get your email or something like that. I'm on Instagram, ReallyBTV on YouTube on Instagram, or you can hit me up on Instagram, or you can email me ReallyBthePodcast@gmail.com. I'll put it in the chat. But yeah. This is what McDonald's do. This is what McDonald's don't do too much. Okay. So you're gonna get you a latte? I would try. Now, I'm not a big Twixt person. Because quiet as kept and loud as it is, I don't really like the caramel and all that stuff. But I would try this. I would try the Twixt latte. I would try it. I would. One day, I would. If I was going through McDonald's before 10:30 and I see it on the menu, like I wouldn't make no special trip. Okay. Oh, you said it's when they do too much. Okay, this and I meant they do it too much. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't make no special trip. But if I'm at McDonald's before 10:30, I might give me one. Y'all know I'm not a big coffee drinker. Okay. Now here's one, and they trying to be like Arby's, because I get these from Arby's from time to time when I'm in a mood, baby. Mozzarella dippers. McDonald's is gonna get some mozzarella sticks. Now Arby's does the mozzarella sticks, and like I said, from time to time, I will stop through a Arby's and get me, because I like cheese sticks. I love mozzarella. I love cheese, and I love cheese sticks. And I definitely can ride through. You've never had Arby's? If they have an Arby's in your area, If you like, because it's pretty, they do pretty good. Now their dipping sauce is not the best. I'm not crazy about their dipping sauce, if I'm being honest. But I can eat cheese sticks without a dipping sauce, so I like mozzarella sticks. So McDonald's, I hope now if McDonald's mozzarella sauce is better than Arby's, you might get me. But I still don't eat it a lot because as much as I like cheese, I can't really do a lot of cheese. Okay, Sonic has some good cheese. Baby, I can't tell you I think the last time I went to Sonic, I was on my way back from homecoming. From G-Ho, the greatest homecoming on earth, for those that don't know. And if you know, you know. Okay. And I was on my way home. Me and my girl, we were on our way home and we stopped at Sonic coming out of North Carolina. That is the last, and that was a year. I think that was pre-pandemic. It had to be pre-pandemic because I ain't been to homecoming since the pandemic. I think I'm going this year, though. I think I'm going to go to homecoming this year, y'all. Our Arby's closed 10 years ago. Corey, I thought you lived near me. K-Fit, what you know about G-Ho? Oh, K-Fit. Oh, we really do need to talk. What you know about G-Ho? They took the Arby's down and replaced it. You a former cheerleader for A&T? Or just for where you went to school? You in Calvert County. Oh, okay. Because they just opened up a new one in over there by my gym. They just opened up a new one in Landover. They just opened up a brand new Arby's over there in Landover. And there's an Arby's not too far. I told you how my daddy be calling me sometime and be like, you feel like bringing me some Arby's? Because he knows the Arby's over here by my house. What is G-Ho? G-Ho stands for the greatest homecoming on earth. G-H-O-E. Got to add the E to that. And it is North Carolina A&T's state homecoming. And it is great. It is the best homecoming. Now I went to Bennett. K-Fit, I went to Bennett. But I call myself, I was at child. I'm an Aggie Bell or Bell Aggie, whatever you want to call it. What's up, brother Dave? How you doing? You need to attend an HBCU. Quintessential, you ain't never been to a girl. Let me tell y'all something. And let me tell you something. It's funny. See, this way I go left. Y'all walk with me. Y'all done let me go left now. It's funny. Like you have like 3 different levels of homecoming, right? There was homecoming when I was actually in school, right? There's homecoming when I was actually in school. And then there was that homecoming when you first graduate, right? When you first graduate, you got that homecoming. And then you got the homecoming where me and my friends are now, where you out in the streets doing surveillance. I know that's right. Then you have the homecoming now where we sort of have our routine, right? We know what we're going to do. We know where we're going to meet up. We're going to be at the same places doing the same thing, pretty much seeing the same people, okay? And my really good friend of mine, him and his wife work at A&T, so we get into the game. We be in a little VIP, then of course we got to walk the yard. We got to do what we do, see who we going to see. And then we usually go back to the hotel to recoup, because that's the age that we're at now where we need a nap before we go out for the Saturday night events. We need a nap. Okay. And so we go back to the hotel. And another good friend of mine, his aunt lives in Greensboro, and all of them went to A&T. Like he's an A&T family. And so she always cooks, and all of us go over there, baby. When I tell you she be feeding us, like we just came off of the Underground Railroad and we've been traveling for 6 weeks, baby. Ooh, we be so full and drunk. Because usually we still drunk from the yard. Well, baby, oh my God. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. We play cards and talk shit, and then we usually go out we find somebody's party that night, child. We go out and find somebody's party. And then on Saturday, we go back to her house and have a going away brunch before we get back on the road. Anyway, it's a situation. Homecoming is a whole situation. But anyway, I have not been since the pandemic. But I think I'm going this year. I think I'm gonna go this year, and we'll figure it out. What JSU rocks the house, baby? You mean Jackson State University? Okay, but it ain't G-Ho. It's not G-Ho. Big Daddy must not still be in here because Big Daddy went to A&T and he would have said something by now. He'd have dropped the Aggie pride by now. So I know he must have left the room. All right. But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying because I'm going to go left. Y'all know I could talk about college. I could do that all day. Okay. So I'm almost done. I think we got 2 more McDonald's. We got 2 more of these McDonald's. Okay. See, we went from mozzarella sticks to G-Ho. I don't know how we did that. All right. Philly cheesesteak. Now, I'm going to just go ahead and tell y'all now, this is going to probably be a no for me. First of all, the fact that you calling this Philly cheesesteak and you are putting this on a hamburger bun is already a problem for me. It's already a problem for me. You know, I done been to Spellhouse Homecoming a couple of times, because I'm a Bennett Bell. That's Morehouse. That's our brother's school. So, I done been down there for homecoming. It still ain't G-Ho, but I love it. Karma Killer's Aggie Pride. There you go, boo. Okay. So, I'm going to just tell y'all now that this is a no for me. And the fact that you would even call it a Philly cheesesteak and put it on a hamburger bun is already a problem. I don't know. That's a no. You just had one this week. You had a real Philly cheesesteak, though. You just had a real Philly cheesesteak. You ain't had this shit. Okay. And then they say that on August the 28th, the Grimace Shake will be dropping. Now, I don't know what that means. Does that mean it's going to be a grape flavored? Like a grape cream shake? Like what? I feel like we've seen the Grimace Shake before, but I don't remember what the flavor was. Anybody remember what the flavor is of the Grimace Shake? I don't know what that is. So anyway, that is the new McDonald's menu. I'll be honest with you guys. Outside of the mozzarella dippers, I don't really see it being nothing I'm all that pressed about. But I very rarely eat at McDonald's anyway. Like very, very, very rarely do I eat at McDonald's anyway. It was nasty when it first came out. I think I remember it not being good. I really feel like I remember it not being good. It's berry. Okay. Hey, Chuck. Hey, Boo. I remember it not being really good. Okay. So I think that's all the announcements I have now. Let's talk about, y'all want to talk about the Mystic game first or the McDonald's? Or the cruise? Y'all want to talk about the Mystic games or the cruise? I think it was blueberry back in the day. Oh, how you fuck up a blueberry milkshake? Huh. Yeah, grape doesn't sound great. A grape milkshake, not so much. Hey, Cali girl. Hey, boo. But it's kind of hard to fuck up a blueberry. Okay, let's talk about the Mystic game first, and then we can get into World Caribbean, and I will tell the MAGA story. So you guys remember, for those of you who have been here, you guys remember a couple of months back, we got caught up in the Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, WNBA. We were talking about we got to support women's sports. We got to go out there. We got to support. And somebody, I don't know who it was, and I need to find out who it was because whoever it was, but somebody was like, really, B, we should go to a WNBA game. And I said, you know what? Let's do it. I said, let's do it. If y'all want to go to a game, the people who live in the area and y'all want to go to a game, I said, I'm going to call the people tomorrow. I'm going to find out what the tickets looking like, find out how we can get, and let's see what we can do. And I did what I said I was going to do. I called the people. I got the prices. Now, we couldn't afford, because the Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark games, how them games were sold out and expensive. But we went to go see the Minnesota Lynx. And that game the tickets were $31, $32, right? The tickets were very reasonable, a good day out. And I said, all right, I'm gonna buy a block of tickets. I said, y'all gotta send me the money first, because Really B ain't got it like that. They just be buying 10, 15 tickets out of her pocket. Now I did buy some extra tickets. Remember? I did that. I won't do, listen, things I won't do the next time. I will not buy extra tickets next time. Next time, whatever I don't have is just what I don't have. Now, I bought extra tickets anticipating that maybe people didn't have the money at the time, you know, because I was, listen, it wasn't that serious, right? You know, people who maybe not necessarily have had money at the time and wanted to go. People were emailing me saying, "Can I go? But can I see the money next week?" I was like, "No problem." Well, so I bought like 5 extra tickets. I had money for 10 tickets and I bought 15. I won't do that the next time. Will I do this again? Yes. I will definitely do group activities again, but I won't do that again. So I'm letting y'all know now. It's going to be a hard stop whenever I say the cutoff date is, because I got stuck with those tickets. So I had to eat that. And let's be clear, the WNBA games are not like NBA games where I can scout the tickets out front. Like, I couldn't get them tickets away. Like, I was calling all my friends. And so now what I did realize was Saturday ended up not being a great day because it was right before back to school. And there was a lot going on as far as that. They was having a backpack giveaway right there where the Mystics game was. So for anybody it was right there. They had music and all that stuff going on out there, and they were doing a backpack giveaway. But it was if I do it again, it was right here at the beginning of school. It was really close to that. So I think a lot of stuff, you know, because again, I called everybody, child. I was trying to get them tickets away. I couldn't get them tickets away. Okay. Now I ended up, what was funny was everybody that bought tickets to come to the game did not live here. The closest was one of my subscribers lives in Rockville. I'm not gonna call their legal name, you know, for obvious reasons, but she lives in Rockville. I had another subscriber. She stays in the clouds. Hey girl, if you here, hey girl, hey. She came down from Philly, and she has cousins that live in the area, and they came to the game with her. So it was the 3 of them. Tracy and her sister, they came down from New York. Now, there was another subscriber who was coming in. She was flying in from Atlanta, but she's from this area, but she lives in Atlanta. So she was coming in, and I guess she was going to like make a weekend out of it. But her flight, she said they overbooked her flight, and so she didn't make it. I felt really, really bad for her. And to be honest with y'all, if I hadn't had to eat them 5 tickets, I probably would have just sent her money back. Because it wasn't, you know, even though, you know, I just felt bad, but baby, I had to eat them other 5 tickets. I ain't really have it like that to give her money. But I really felt bad. Yeah, I know where you were, Raven. I saw you, girl. You was in the East, honey. You was in the East. I saw you. I had some friends that were there. I had some friends there because they were posting their pictures too. I had my Shriners convention this weekend, but baby, I wasn't going to New Orleans in August. No, ma'am. I may go next year though. But anyway, I didn't go this year. Anyway, so we all met up. So she was coming, so it would have been her, and it was 2 people with her, so it would have been her, the 3 of them. So I felt really bad that she wasn't able to make it. But you guys, it was a good time. My cousin has season tickets, so she came through. I got a chance to see my cousin and and her daughter. I guess she's my little cousin. I was going to say my niece, but she's not my niece. She's my little cousin. They came through. We didn't win the game, but it was a good time. I had a chance to talk to some subscribers. And the funny thing was Tracy and her sister, outside of Tracy and her sister, these are subscribers that don't even really be in the chat. Like they like, I watch, but I kind of stay in the bushes. I stay in the clouds. So it was really cool that these were people that are not always in the chat that I interact with. I would definitely do it again. We had a really good time. I'm actually working on something now that I'm going to try to do in November. I'm hoping to do it like right before the holidays. I don't want to say what it is yet because I want to try to get it linked up. But I'm going to try to do something like in November. It won't be a basketball game or nothing like that, but it's something. Again, I don't really want to say too much because if it falls through, but I'm trying to do something before the end of the year. But it was so fun meeting people and really getting to see people. Not thanks for getting me through the car line at all 3 schools. I know that's right, Yana. Yes. Something else I was gonna say. about the game. Oh, after the game, me, Tracy, and her sister, we went out to eat. We went to one of my favorite restaurants, Bus Boys and Poets. It's actually one of my favorite restaurants, but I had never been to that location. So we were at the Anacostia location. And I'd never been to that location, but I mean, the restaurant, I love the restaurant. It's one of my favorite restaurants. And it was cool to hang out with Tracy. it was cool. Y'all, Tracy's a fool in real life. Okay. Tracy, what's up, Cajun Boo? Tracy is a fool in real life. Oh, that was you, Ruru. Oh, listen, I felt so bad. Yes, that was Ruru that got, I didn't want to say the name and it be the wrong name. Yes. And Rue was coming with some people and they got bumped. I feel so bad. I feel so bad for you. I will let you know though. As soon as I know, I'll let you know. As soon as I know, I'll let you know. Y'all, Tracy is a fool in real life. Baby, Tracy showed up and she had popcorn in one hand. She was like, all right, I'm ready for the bar. Where's the bar? And so we went out to eat afterwards and we hung out for a little while. Y'all, was tired. Now, I'm not going to lie. I was tired. Y'all know I was still tired from that cruise. But I'm glad that we went. I'm glad that we did it. And it was a good time. We're going to get crabs. Listen, y'all know I'm always ready for some crabs, baby. I'm always ready for some crabs. Okay. So that was the Mystics game. So I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we were able to support the WNBA. They even got some extra money. I'm going to see if I can write it off of my taxes, child. Delta is the linky way to go. Oh, that was Delta that did that to y'all? Ooh. Because I got to get a plane ticket this week. I told my Louisville people to reach out to me with Chuck. Yana, you one of my Louisville people that live in the area? Where my Louisville people? No, that's YBS Mary. Y'all reach out to me. I'm going to be in Louisville. Y'all reach out to me so maybe we can link up. You had crab balls. They did a pop-up drop-off out here. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Okay. So the cruise. Here's what's funny. If K-Fit is still here, she's going to find this very funny. Here's the funny thing about this cruise situation. The person that I went on the cruise with is on YouTube. She's in a different area of YouTube, an area that I frequent. I hang out. Chuck, I'm gonna be in Louisville. Email me and we can try to link up. I'm gonna be in Louisville in October. I'm gonna get my flight this week. Actually, I was looking at flights yesterday, but I was at work, so but I'm probably get my flight this week. And but I'll let you know the dates and stuff. What weekend are you gonna be here, Don? Shoot, I hope it's not the same weekend. Damn. So what's funny is, like I said, so it's a lady by the name of, her name is Miss Cruiser. And I've known a Cruiser for years. Like, Cruiser been on YouTube for a long time. And she always used to talk about cruises. And y'all know I love me some cruises. I've been on probably 7 or 8 cruises. I love cruises. And so back in maybe like September. Oh, okay. I'll be here. Okay, that's not a weekend. I'll be here that weekend. Good. So maybe around like September, she started advertising that she was going to do a cruise. I haven't done a cruise since the pandemic, and I've been wanting to. I've been wanting to dip my foot back in the cruise pond, right? And I actually thought about doing a cruise for my birthday. Y'all remember I was looking at doing a European cruise for my birthday, but then with the Olympics and all of that, I was like, oh, that's gonna be so much, and everything is gonna be so much more expensive. I say I'll just wait and try to do Europe next summer. So. You scared of going on a cruise? It ain't nothing to be scared of. I love cruises. So when she started advertising a cruise, I was like, let me check this out. And me and Cruiser are cool. Like we at that point, I think we had met in person once. Because she lives down in Greensboro. And I was there. And I reached out to her and we hooked up. So we were cool. Am I going to the Kentucky? No, I'm not going to be at the Kentucky Derby. That's on my wish list, though. I think I want to go to the Kentucky Derby one year. I love me some Cruiser. Yeah, so me and Cruiser had linked up already, K-Fit. We had gone to breakfast. I was down in Greensboro one weekend, and I reached out to her. And so I knew her. You know, I had met her in person or whatever. And look, that lets you know everything ain't for YouTube because we ain't post no picture. We ain't make no video. Hint, hint. Anyway, so what up, Gina Bina? Are we still meeting today? Because I really don't feel like it. Please say, I know you're gonna say yes. Ooh. Anyway, so the commercials are thick today. Y'all need me to change the setting? Y'all know YouTube be doing that because it's the same setting that I always use. But hold on, I'll change it. Because that's the second person that's complained. Hold on, I'll change it, y'all. Give me a second. I'll change it. So anyway, when Cruiser started advertising for her cruise, I said, let me check it out. So I looked at the prices and everything, and it was doable. It was doable. And it was 5 days instead of 7. I usually do 7-day cruises. But I said, this will be my first cruise since the Panorama. So let me take baby steps. I said, that's cool. Just leave it out of Miami. And I knew Cruiser. And I said, I'm going to go by myself because that way I can, my mindset was I'm going to go by myself. Hold on, y'all. And I know Cruiser well enough that I'm not going to be alone, but I can also do my own thing. You know, I don't, you know, that kind of thing. Because I knew I was doing Turks and Caicos, and that was going to be the big, yes, I'm meeting tonight. I ain't gonna be there all night with y'all. I'm telling you now, Gina. I really don't feel like it. And I'm not gonna be there all night. So we better not have a whole lot of new business. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway. How much is a single traveler? It depends on the cruise. But it is more for single because everything on the cruise is based on double occupancy. So if you're not traveling with somebody, it is more expensive to go by yourself. But it depends on the cruise. All of that, it just depends. It depends on all of that. So it will be short. I'm gonna hold you to that. Then again, if Gina says it's gonna be short, let me say sidebar. Let me tell you something. Gina talks fast. So when we be at these meetings, if Gina says it's gonna be a short meeting, because Gina will be like this. All right, so we're gonna do this again. Anybody got no second, no third? All right, pass. All right. Okay, we're gonna do all right, no, all right, sure. That's how she be doing. So if she says it's gonna be short, I believe her. Okay. So I decided to do the cruise. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Let me stay focused. So I decided to do the cruise. And it was funny because even though I don't really be in the beef sector like that, I be around it. People know my name. You know, I be around there. So I said, this is going to be real funny when people see me on this ship. Now, I knew Cruiser, I had asked Cruiser, I said, listen, you don't have to tell me who going, but you already know I don't want no mess. You know, I don't want no drama. I don't want no mess. So if anybody decides to go that you think is going to be an issue, just let me know. No hard feelings. I'll cancel. It won't be no thing. And she was like, no, you know, she said the people that are going are good people. They cool. I was like, okay. And I trusted that she wasn't going to set me up or have me in the middle of no bullshit. Right. Because I've been very honest with her about who I do and don't want to be around. So she knew. Okay. So only like 2 people from the beef sector knew I was going to be on that cruise until we posted and people were like, really be with you? So it was a 5-day cruise. It was the Independence of the Seas on Royal Caribbean, leaving out of the port of Miami. I will say this. I would absolutely, child, it was not no beef sector cruise. No. There were people from the beef sector on that cruise, but it was not a beef sector cruise. It was, it was no mess. It was no drama and it was no mess. We had a good time. When I tell you we had a good time, we had a good time. Cruiser is a really good I'm gonna say hostess. She was really good with helping me with stuff. She would send me messages and say, oh, check this out. Oh, you might want to look into this. She would send me TikTok videos from people who had been on the Independence of the Seas, talking about what they did like, didn't like, should and shouldn't do. A lot of things have changed with cruising since I last cruised. They didn't have the apps and all that they have now. And there's so much stuff that you can do from the app. There's so much stuff you can do from the app. Chat Quake, stay away. You do not want no parts of the beef sector. It is just people that fight all the time. That is it. I stumbled in there. You don't want listen to me. No, just say no. Walk away. Just say no. Me too, Miss AKA, because I think you would have a good time, my love. And so with the app, I could already pay for I paid for my drink package, my Wi-Fi. One of the stops was Coco Cay, which is a private island that the cruise lines own it. And the last time I went to Coco Cay, baby, it was just a beach. And like it was like a beach and a place where you could eat and then a market. Like there was nothing there. And on the beach, of course, they had like zip lining and that kind of stuff, but it was just baby, they got a whole water park there now. They had all kinds of stuff. They have built that place up. And there's an adult only private area, right? So I said, oh, I want to go there because, I don't want to do the kids. Listen, no disrespect to anybody with kids. I love y'all's kids, but I don't want to deal with y'all's kids, okay? I deal with other people's kids 9 months of the year. I don't want to deal with them on the cruise. So if I could go hang out at the beach and not have to worry about nobody's kids splashing me or sand and stuff, baby, that's what I'm going to do. And it was only, hey, Italia, hey, boo, haven't seen you in a while. And it was, the pass was only, it was $50 and then you could get it on a discount. It was like $40-something on discount. And it was worth it. Like we looked it up, we checked it out. I didn't hear anything bad about it. I asked people who had been there. I didn't hear anything bad about it. They said it's worth it. Now they do have these private cabanas that are like expensive. I was like, I don't need no private cabana because all I'm gonna do is put my stuff down and get in that pool. It was like an infinity pool overlooking the beach, and then there was like a beach area. Now the cabanas were nice. I had met people on the cruise that did the cabana. The cabanas were nice. They had like a water slide into the water, and they had steak and lobster lunch and all that. It was nice, but you paid for it. Like the cabanas were like $1,500. I don't need to spend $1,500 because I'm going to be in the water. Like I don't sunbathe. I'm not that person, so I don't need to pay $1,500 for something I'm not going to use. Like give me that free chair where I can put my towel and my beach bag down and my shoes because that's what I'm going to do. Now, I told Cruiser, and me and Cruiser and one of the other ladies that was with us, we got the pass to the beach. I said, Cruiser, I'm probably just going to sit in this pool for a little while, and then I'm going to head on back to the ship. That's what I said. Baby, we got there around maybe 10:30. Baby, we didn't leave till about 3. Baby, when I tell you, we had a good time. In the adult area, it's an infinity pool with a bar in the pool. They have a DJ there. Baby, we had a good time. When I tell you, we was partying, drinking, the DJ was moving, the bartender was bartendering. Because, see, we had the drink package. And once he realized we had unlimited drinks, baby, he just kept them going. Like, he would pour me a new drink before I even asked for one. Baby, when I tell you that thing was so much fun, and the DJ was DJing, and there was another cruise ship there. So it was plenty of people, but it wasn't too, as the day went on, it did get more crowded, but it didn't get unbearable. It didn't get to the point where I couldn't move around or I didn't feel comfortable. Like, I felt like I was bumping into people. There were 2 bachelorette parties, So you know what they was doing. They was having them a good time. They was having them a good time. Now, Cruiser got a video of me. At one point in time, I guess I was having me such a good time with my drink and dancing in the pool. Next thing I know, I looked up and the whole bachelorette party was surrounding me. And one of them started twerking on me. I was like, what happened? Baby, we started dancing. We had a good time. Baby, we started a conga line. And then they got out the pool. They was going to the beach. They were like, are you coming to the beach with us? I'm not with y'all. Like, I'm not. I'm good. I'm not going to the beach. Mm-mm. Cruiser thought that thing was so hilarious. Baby, Cruiser was like, you are a people magnet. They were like, you are a people. She said, you are such a people magnet. I was like, I just looked up and they was all right there. And we just had a good time. But I tell y'all all the time, I'm an introverted extrovert. Like when I'm on, I'm on. But when I don't want to be bothered, I'm good. I'm good by myself. Because there were times when I was in my room, on my balcony, chilling. I'm good. I'm good either way. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you would get your. I'm telling you, we had a good time. A typical cancer. Yeah. Baby, they want the party to travel with them. Right. They wanted me to come down to the beach. I ain't going to that damn beach. Now, this is the MAGA story. So let me tell y'all the MAGA story. I told y'all I had a MAGA story to tell you. So while we were at the beach, matter of fact, we were getting drinks. And Cruiser was in front of me. She was, ordering the drinks, whatever. And I noticed this guy get in the water. And he had on a shirt that was red, white, and blue. He was a big guy. Like, he was a big dude. And he had on this red, white guy, had on this red, white, and blue shirt. And I saw MAGA. But at first, I wasn't sure if it was a pro or anti-Trump shirt. Because I didn't know if it could have said fuck MAGA. I didn't know what it said, right? And I wasn't sure at first. I just saw MAGA. But then the front of his shirt, I got a good look at the front of his shirt. The front of his shirt was like Donald Trump with sunglasses on. I said, oh no, this is a pro MAGA, right? And I got real quiet. And Cruiser was like, you good? You good? I was like, I'm good. I said, I'll tell you later, but I'm good. Because I just got real quiet. But I was watching. Because see, I keep my head on a swivel. Right? So as he got in the water, I started noticing all the people that we had been around all day. Because by the time we had been there maybe 2 hours by the time he got there, right? This was before the conga line and stuff, but it was we had been there a while. But I started noticing all these people that was giving him a thumbs up. People was high-fiving him. So I just watched because he got in the pool and he walked it was like he wanted to be seen. He walked all the way around the pool and he was loud. And it was almost like he was waiting for somebody to say something to him. You see what I'm saying? So I just watched him and I watched every single person that gave him a thumbs up, a high five. I just watched him, right? I saw people walk up to him and start talking to him, and they was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay." I just kept an eye out. I watched him walk and I had on my sunglasses so I could stare at him without people realizing I was staring at him. And I just was watching. I watched him walk all the way around that pool, and I watched every person that he interacted with. Because remember, it's an infinity pool. The pool ain't come up to about right here. It wasn't, it wasn't like an Olympic pool where people were really doing laps or nothing. And I watched him. And I just watched, and I just watched, and I just watched. And Cruiser was like, "You all right?" I'm fine. I'm making a mental note of who's who right now. You see what I'm saying? I'm making a mental note of who's who. Okay? Because I was like, it ain't too many of us out here. It was a decent number. I shouldn't say that. It was a decent number. But still, I'm keeping an eye out of what's going on, right? And then, right, M.O. Walker, right. Then I started seeing, and it was almost like they must have came together. Because then I saw like 2 other people with MAGA hats on. And I was like, where these motherfuckers coming from? right? They was just coming out of the woodwork. I said, where these motherfuckers coming from? But baby, I just got real quiet and I just kept my head on a swivel. Now I still had me a good time. I ain't let that mess me up. I ain't let that tear me out my. But I promise you, I paid attention to everybody that gave him that hands, that thumbs up, and that high five, baby. I sure, and people, and like I said, people walked up to him and had. I said, okay. Now, mind you, at that point, to be fair, it was none of them were the people that I had interacted with. None of them were the people that I was, hanging, whatever. Now that one lady it was a lady with a MAGA hat on. She did come up when we was there when I was with the bachelorette party. She did come over there to take a picture, and I just looked at her. What you doing? What you doing over here? Yeah, it wasn't a major MAGA story. I didn't want to tell it when I was talking to y'all on the cruise. I was on my balcony, and I didn't want to be overheard telling the story. That's really what. Remember when I tried to go in my room? Then the internet was acting funky, so it wasn't a big story. But it's just one of those things where even in the midst, I was just reminded, you got to keep your head. You got to keep your head on a swivel, y'all. You just got to keep your head on a swivel. Again, nobody said anything to me. Nobody did nothing. There were no incidents. But baby, I was like, for him to be this bold and loud, he waiting for somebody to say something. Oh no, I wasn't in the picture. Oh no. Let's be clear. When she came over there, I wasn't in that picture. Oh no. Nah. Because I saw the red hat before I saw the camera. Okay, like I said, my head was on a swivel. I saw her coming. I didn't know why she was coming, but I saw her coming. But she just wanted to come and she didn't try to take. She didn't want a picture with me. Y'all know she didn't want a picture with me. She wanted a picture with them girls in them bikinis acting a fool. That's what she wanted. She didn't want me in her picture. Yeah, that's what it was, Vintage. He wanted somebody to say something to him because he wanted to be seen. Let's be clear. But he wanted somebody to say something to him, and I was like, I'm glad nobody took the bait because, like I said, there was plenty of people there. But people, colored folk. But nobody took the bait. Nobody took the bait. So that was cool. But baby, my whole mood, like Cruiser saw me go from one extreme to the other because she was like, "You all right?" I was like, "I'm good. I'm good. I'm just." I just had my eyes on things. Hey, baby blue product. I'm just talking about my cruise. So, y'all saw we got upgraded. I posted the video of my room. So Cruiser got us an upgrade, which was, listen, I've stayed in hotel suites before, but I ain't never been in a suite on the cruise before. So that was a nice surprise. That was a nice upgrade, baby. We got upgraded to the cruise, to the suite on the cruise. Right, Atalia. And that's the difference. Like, yeah, the MAGA people, yeah. So that was nice that I had that whole room to myself and, all that good stuff. I could spread out. I had to, only thing about cruise, them rooms are so tight. Those rooms are tight. But now I don't know how I'm going to go back down to a regular room. I'm spoiled now. But the ship was nice. It was a mid-size. It wasn't their biggest ship, but it wasn't the smaller ships either. So that was good. That was nice. The food, I enjoy the food on Royal Caribbean more than Carnival, and the food was still good. So I'm glad that has maintained. I love the food on the Royal Caribbean. Let me tell y'all something though. So this is the first time I did a cruise with the drink package. The last cruise I went on, we did not have it. I didn't have a drink package. What up, Nate? Nate, I told them the story about how I almost got you drunk on your cruise, on the cruise, child. I didn't tell the tribe that I'm saying on the cruise. I told them that story. Y'all know that's my niecey right there. Nay, that's my niecey. Didn't I tell you about those sweets, baby? You ain't listen. The sweets are nice. They are nice. They are nice. So I'm one of those people when I go on a cruise. Oh, I'm talking about the drink package. So this is the first time I had the drink package. Can I tell you something? Baby, them drink packages are the devil. Baby, them drink packages are the Devil, do you hear me? Baby, I had 3 drinks. I think I was on my 3rd drink before we pulled out a port. Okay. Matter of fact, I know I was on my 3rd drink before we pulled out a port. Because I'm going to tell you how I know I was on my 3rd drink. Because when we first got on the ship, I got a drink. And then after Carnival is 15 max. Well, I don't think it's no max at the Royal Caribbean. Only thing on the Royal Caribbean, you have to wait a few minutes. Like, you can't just get them back to back to back. You do have to wait a few minutes. But even then, most of the bartenders don't care. If you are a drinker, the drink package is worth it. If you are a drinker. Now, if you're not a drinker, if you're only going to get 1 drink a day, or maybe, no, then it's not really worth it. But if you're a drinker, it's worth it. But even if you're a drinker, that drink package makes you drink a... So here's how I know I had more than 3 drinks before we pulled out of port. Because I got the drink, like I said, I told you, I got the drink when we first got on the ship. And then I went to my room. I looked around you can even see my drink in the video I did of the room. You could see my drink on the table because I had already gone in the room to put my drink down. And then I went back out and did the pan of the room. You could see that first drink on the table. Then me and Cruiser met down in the sports bar because if you guys remember, me and Cruz are both football fans. So I went to go watch the football game and she wanted to come see. And then the day we left was the gold medal game of the men's basketball. So we were trying, even though they didn't have it. Stupid. But neither here nor there. So we met down at the sports bar and I got me a Jack and Coke. Well, when the guy saw that I had the drink package, he literally bought me a second drink I didn't even ask for. I was like, I ain't even asked for this. He was like, where you going? Like, let's get this party started. So that's how I know I had 3 drinks before we left port. Because after we got done drinking our drinks, we were like, let's go find the other people that's on the ship with us. Let's go find it. Because Troy Allen, he does YouTube as well. He was there with his wife, and I hadn't seen Troy yet. So we went up to go look for Troy. He said he was up on the deck, on the upper deck. So when we got up there, the boat was literally just pulling off. So that's how I know. Anyway. That's why you don't get them, because you throw 3 pina coladas poolside. No, Nay, it's top shelf. I was drinking Jack and Cokes. When I wasn't getting a mixed drink, I was getting Jack and Cokes. And let me tell y'all something. I was feeling good the day we went to Coco K. El Teddy's on early because I'm about to wrap it up. Thinking, well, we're about to go over there in a minute because I'm finishing this up. So, plus I got to get ready to go to my meeting. It starts at 7 or 7:30. Shit, I do not feel like going to this damn meeting. Shit. Anyway, Jack Daniel run that sponsorship for the football season. Listen, that's who sponsors my football season. So the food was good. Oh, so the day we went to Coco K, I definitely got my money's worth out of my drink package. Let's be clear. The day we were at sea, got my money's worth for the drink package. But baby, the day that I really got my money's worth of that drink package was the day we went to Cozumel. 7:30 was the day we went to Cozumel. And let me tell you why. Because I didn't get off the boat in Cozumel. Because I haven't been to Cozumel. Been there, done that. I was good. Pay my life membership for AKA, and I haven't been back to a meeting. I totally understand. I want to go. Listen, I'm going to tell you, part of the reason is I've been home all day. Like, I didn't have to leave I did training, but it was online. I didn't have to go anywhere today. I've been home all day. And so I just don't feel like putting on clothes and going nowhere. But only for Regina. Only for Regina. So I didn't get off the ship. I said, I'm going to go up to the adult pool. I know it's not going to be a lot of people up there. It's not going to be real crowded. I'm going to go chill out in the pool and have me some, and enjoy my day while everybody off the ship. Well, y'all know me being my introverted, extroverted self. I found some folk in the pool. A couple of people from Chicago, a social worker. So we got to talking about stuff, And then there was this older Latino couple from Miami. We were having a good time. And then there was a couple from Kentucky. Like it was just a crew of us that had a good time. Baby, every time that bartender came over there, we ordered drinks. And let me tell you how you order your drink. Now, this is for the people in the drink package. This is for the people with the drink package. Are y'all listening to me? I need y'all to listen carefully. For the people with the drink package, I need y'all to listen. I was drinking pina coladas. But this is how you order you 2 drinks at one time. You get you your pina colada. And you ask for a floater. Now me, I was getting Jack Daniel's floaters, which basically is they just putting a shot on top of that, right on top of that pina colada. So you get your pina colada, which, you know, they ain't put no whole lot in the pina colada. But you get your Jack Daniel's floater, mix that thing up, boom, okay? So you can get you a rum floater, you can get you a Tito's floater, you can get you whatever kind of floater you want, but you ask for that floater, they just put a little shot right on top. Baby. Yeah, I must have had about 5 of them, maybe 6. I was cool as long as I was sitting in the pool. But the minute I got up to walk back to my room so I could take my shower and get ready for dinner, baby, it was ugly. I mean, you know you drunk and you're talking to yourself like, just put one foot in front of the other. You good. Just put one foot in front of the other. Just put one foot in front of the other. You almost there. Just walk straight. Just walk straight. Don't try to make no sense. Baby, it was that kind. It was that. Like, that's how I was walking back to my room. Baby, that's how I was walking back to my room, baby. And when y'all saw that tub, I had to step up into that tub. Baby, that was a whole moment. I was so nervous getting in that tub, but I was getting in that shower, but I was like, I have to take a shower. I've been sitting in that damn pool water all day. I got to take a shower before I go to dinner. Woo-wee. That was a whole situation, y'all. I ain't lying. That was a situation. But where was I? Like, it wasn't like I had to drive home or nothing, you know? And then once I got to dinner, baby, I must have ate like 3 pieces of bread. I said, I got to soak up some of this shit. I had to soak up some of this, baby. Oh my gosh. But it was a good time, you guys. I'm glad I went. Y'all know I'm celebrating 50. So that was like my gift to myself. I did the Turks and Caicos was me with my friends. You know, it was 10 of us. We rented an Airbnb and we had a good time. But this was sort of like for some me time. You know what I'm saying? This was some me time. And that was cool too. You got lost in the boat a couple of times. I never got lost like I didn't know where I was. I got lost like I didn't know what side of the boat I was closest to my room. Like I would think I was on the side closest to my room and I really wasn't. So then I ended up having to walk all the way across the ship thinking I was already on the right side of the ship, but then I wasn't on the right side. Like, yeah, I did that a couple of times. But I was never lost. Yeah. But yeah, it was a good time, you guys. And I would definitely travel with Cruiser again. I would absolutely travel with her again. Somebody said, where's the drink package? If you go onto the app, I went onto the app and it's under it's a thing for I think it says beverages, and because they have more than one package, they have different packages. Because they have like just I think they call it the bubbles package if you just want soda and juice or something like that. So now they run sales. I got the drink package when it was 35% off. I didn't see it go any lower than 35%. So if you get ready to go on a cruise, especially with Royal Caribbean, wait for it to go on sale. Everything goes on sale throughout until you get ready to get on that ship. Everything goes on sale. It shuts down the app as far as you've been able to buy something. It shuts down, I think, 24 or 48 hours before you get on the ship. So don't wait too long. But if you see it on sale for 35%, it's probably not going to go lower than that. So just go ahead and jump on it. Just go ahead and jump on it. When you see 35%, just jump on it. If you have the money at that time. But that's one of the things I love. I'm gonna say this and then we're gonna get off of here. That's the one thing I absolutely love about cruises. The thing I love about a cruise is, baby, it's paid for when you get on that ship. 95% of your cruise is paid for. Now, I want some money in the casino. I ain't win a lot of money, but I want enough money that I paid for. I paid for my internet package, and I had a few dollars in my pocket. So I definitely was able to pay off my it paid off. It covered my internet package. I won $300 shit. I won $300 in the casino. So that ain't a lot of money, but it was more money than I walked in there with. Okay. Yeah, cruises are all year long. Yep, cruises are all year long. So just depend on where you want to go and where you want to leave out of. Most major cities now have cruises. Like major port cities, I should say. New York, Baltimore, of course, Florida, Texas, LA, New Orleans. I think they have cruises leaving out of New Orleans. Yeah, so you can find cruises. Exactly. If life is life and you're broke, you can go on a cruise and still have a good time. Yeah. And it's all paid for before you leave. Like, again, if I didn't want to spend any money on that cruise outside, I didn't have to. It was all paid for. And I didn't have to, and I really didn't. If the only money I spent, they had a cigar night. So I bought a cigar one night. So that was on my bill. I think I bought some Q-tips. And that was it. I didn't even buy my nephew nothing. Because he wasn't impressed with the t-shirt I got him from Turks and Caicos. So, And I didn't buy any duty-free liquor, nothing. I ain't really buy nothing. So, all right, y'all. Let me get off here. I did set up the redirect, so we're gonna go straight over to El Teddy's. K-Fit, if you still here, boo, email me ReallyBThePodcast@gmail.com. ReallyBThePodcast@gmail.com. And my Louisville people, Chuck, my people that live in the Louisville area, y'all email me too, so I can let y'all know when I'm going to be in Louisville, and maybe we can link up. All right, you guys. And Chef Don, I owe you a phone call so we can get that information straight too. And child, let me go try to take me a nap before I got to get out of here and go to this damn meeting. Anyway, goodbye, Cajun. I'm not doing this with y'all. Bye, y'all. Mwah. Peace.